Hey everybody and welcome back to RikuNaceLand. My name's Jules and today we're gonna speedrun Rusty Lake Hotel. The world record from German guy is like 20 minutes 48 or 49 seconds, I'm not entirely sure. You could probably look it up if it hasn't changed yet because, well, I'm gonna attempt to beat that world record. It has to be 100%. I'm not 100% sure if we skip something it is still 100% because in my opinion 100% just means collecting all the stars, so 3 stars for every meal, and getting the cigars. I don't know if there's a certain rule that forbids skipping almost an entire room if we still get all the 3 stars for the meal. Anyway, I'm just gonna try it like this. I'm gonna submit it, and if it counts as a world record, then this skip is okay. Also, there's another smaller skip in Mr. Bohr's room where we don't do the stuff with the monkeys because I just know the patterns already that we need, so we don't need the key from the monkeys for the little, it's not a drawer, but you know what I mean, where the second code is shown, the second blue-red code. Anyway, enough talking. Also a couple of spoilers here, so spoiler alert. I'm just going to start the time when I hit play, and it's going to stop when the ending sequence is over, so when the red screen appears with the secret code, I think it's there already, at least with the hey you did it screen. So we're going to start this run in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So I hope to remember stopping every timer at the correct time.
Let me introduce myself.
Last time I think some of the timers
My name is Mr.
took like 2 seconds longer or 2
I
seconds
am
shorter
the
because I forgot pressing the correct button at the correct time. But still, the all over time is the one that matters, and that should be fine.
They
The
all
only problem
have
is,
their own reasons
yeah,
to be here.
we can skip this
And
sequence, and it's gonna cost
I
like
have my own reasons to
more
let
than
them
2.5% of the whole
We will
run,
be
because the
having
run is gonna be
5
less than.
dinners. Make sure everyone is worth dying for.
Will do.
I'm sure
less
it's
than
going to be a
20 minutes,
week.
so 30 seconds is like
Let's make some memories.
really a lot. And it's been like 42 seconds, 43 now before we could start. 45, almost 45 seconds for the intro, which is really a lot. So we're just gonna collect these shrimp cocktails and give one to every single customer. When I say customer, obviously I mean guest, but you know what I'm talking about, right? And once we gave the last cocktail to somebody, we can just skip a little dialogue here by just clicking and clicking and clicking, and then it's gonna be night. And now that it's night, we need to collect the first optional ingredient, which we're gonna get by
Have a look
picking
at
up the
my
phone
portrait.
and looking at Mr. O's portrait where we can get these mushrooms already. This pling sound is pretty loud. I hope it's not too annoying. I'm trying to scale it down if it is too loud. So first floor, first room. Pretty cool. Mr. Deer actually is in the first room, so it's the first one on the left on the first floor. So we're gonna enter it. This is gonna take some time because I always do this in the wrong order. I really have to optimize this one more time. First of all, let's grab the optional ingredient. I'm really scared of forgetting one of these once again, so let's do this right away. It should be like rosemary or something. Just collecting it. I just put the vodka in here already. I think this is gonna take longer than it would have the other way, but yeah, whatever. Just did it already now. So here we get the bucket and this one. We only need to open the lowest drawer. And here we can already enter the code for the knife, which is 3531. And now let's grab some water here. Last time I actually accidentally pressed this button here before, so I had to make the rope go to the left and right several times before it actually worked. Wow, and this works a bit easier usually as well. Now for the moths themselves, we need to enter a certain pattern, which is this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. This way we get the seed. We can make it grow already just by putting the seed, putting the seed in here, giving some water to it, lighting this. Now I have to click this a couple of times. Sadly, from time to time the glass bottle opens. This time it didn't happen. It happened to me every time before. Now I have to measure some water. This is kind of the hardest part, so I wrote down my pattern. So 6 to 5, 5 to 10, 6 to 5, 10 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 10, 6 to 5, 10 to 6, 6 to 5, 5 to 10, and we're done. Okay, now putting this in here. It's kind of a nice thing, but there's still something that we forgot. Let's do this first. Also, I just clicked the bucket by accident. Okay, now here we go. Poisonous powder, of course. The seed's not that helpful. The water down here, the match goes here, and we got the poison. But what we also need is blood, so let's just collect it. Hello! Oh, this is not the knife. Sorry. Ah. Okay. Putting the blood in here, putting the poison in here, and here we go. The glass. He's gonna drink it. Once he's done drinking, we have to go away from him. Now we can approach him again and click it. And we're done. So next segment, we were 7 seconds faster than last time, which is pretty neat. Okay. We're gonna do this in less than 20 minutes. I'm pretty sure of it. This time we can cook immediately, because the next optional ingredient that we need is gonna be in Mr. Crow's pocket, so we can collect it during nighttime. So the thing is, the special ingredient that I forgot was in Miss Pheasant's room. The thyme, is it? It's on the clock if I remember it correctly, but I forgot it like every time with the first run, but also when I wrote down all the notes so that I wouldn't forget anything. But the room of Miss Pheasant is the one where we're gonna skip most of the stuff, so that's probably why I'm trying to be as fast as possible in that room, and that's why I tend to forget the special ingredient. Although I actually wrote it down on my cheat sheet, don't forget the thyme. Who the hell cares? It still happens every time. Okay, we got the carrot. Now we can head to the rooms again. I also have to remember not to forget the cigar, but I know the code by heart, so that's not gonna be a problem. Mr. Rabbit is next. He's on the second floor he's in room number 4, which is the one to the left here. So we go in here, and let's just start here with the lowest drawer again. We don't need the other ones. Here's a card. Here's no card. Here's another card. We'll go there later. Before we forget it, let's just grab the optional ingredient here. Really scared of forgetting one of those. Grabbing the ring. Collecting another card here. Now we can do all of this stuff. Meaning we can grab our first key. We can collect this. Let's collect this card. Now that he wears the hat, we have to do something with a couple of flowers. So it is pink, red, white, orange. And now he's just gonna skip a couple times, then we have the second key. Now for this thing, this is complete RNG. We really do have a different pattern here every time. Maybe there are just 2 or 3 patterns, so it's not RNG. I'm not 100% sure, it's just a bit RNG then. But it doesn't really matter. I didn't try to remember the patterns or whatsoever. It's really easy to follow it, so there's no real point in doing this. Unless I blink, which I just did, but I think it's here. Yes, it is. Okay. So pretty neat stuff. The only thing that we're missing is the last key, and we can get it by aligning these. So this is the king, this is the 8, the 4 goes over here, the 2 goes over here, so the ace goes here, and the 5 is the one that contains the key. Oh crap! That's gonna go over here, and here we got the key. Moving the wrong way again, I'm doing this every time. Also, I never remember which key goes where. Okay, he's here, putting the stone in, closing, opening, putting the eye in, closing, opening, collecting the swords, going 100 degrees over here, and doing it like this. We collect the special ingredient. Yes, we did. Okay, so we're done with this room as well, and 0.2 seconds earlier than last time. That's pretty neat. So far we are really doing pretty well. Back to the lobby. This time we also collect the first optional ingredient during nighttime, so let's just cook immediately. There's gonna be a meteor coming down from the sky, and if we wait for it to disappear again, then it's gonna be dark in the hotel, and we have to click the bed, so Mr. Bed, a couple of times before he gives us a special ingredient. The only problem is, last time I tried it, I clicked way too early, and this did cost me like 5 seconds or something, because we had to wait for the meteor once again, which kinda sucks. But now here we go. Before we go to Miss Pigeon's room, let's collect our optional ingredient by turning 180 degrees, waiting for the meteor to go down. I changed screens like here, and that was too early, but it should work like this. So back and forth, clicking them twice, 180 degrees, clicking them twice, to the left, clicking them twice, 180, clicking them twice, going back, going forth, calling the elevator already. That's making stuff faster. Grabbing the potatoes and going inside the elevator. Crap, it's... sorry, Miss Pigeon is in room number 5, which is on the 2nd floor. So this did cost me the time that I saved by calling the elevator early. She's in room number 5, which is the one on the right here. So let's enter Miss Pigeon's room. This is going to be a rather easy room, although there's a little trick that I always tend to forget. But we're going to see about that soon. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. There's one riddle that I'm always screwing up, that's what I actually meant. This goes here, in here, dragging the lever. We got the corn now. This is the one that I'm talking about. I'm always screwing it up. But it should work like this, right? I'm almost entirely sure that it's gonna work. Okay, we trapped him pretty fast. This is kind of nice, so we're gonna beat our record, I guess. Now let's have Miss Pigeon eat the corn. 2 and 1 more, and here we go. And now for this little guy. The code that we need is 8, 6, 1, and 3. So we have to torture this little guy a bit. I don't like doing this. It kind of sucks because he's helping us. But we need to do it, so twice more. Oh no, only once. Oh, sorry, my mistake. So that we get the extra ingredient once again. With our 2 keys we can open these locks, and he's gonna help us, as I just said. So the only 2 things missing is this, and this. And now pushing this, we have to wait before we approach her, otherwise she will be alive again. And now we can go for it. And this was Miss Pigeon. Also 1 point... Wait a second. We were 1 minute faster than last time. Yes, of course, because the beetle riddle was never this fast for me. That's why. Nice. Pretty awesome, actually. The optional ingredient that we're gonna get is the white wine now. Miss Pigeon's white wine. We just grabbed it because, well, she's really not gonna need it anymore. So, cooking once again. Next up will be Mr. Boar. I'm sorry, Miss Pheasant, of course. Because Miss Pheasant's already highlighted, I thought next up would be Mr. Boar, but that's obviously stupid. Jesus Christ, I'm so energized right now because this is really going well so far. We've been faster than I was last time. And during the time that we missed from Miss Pheasant shouldn't take that long, so this is gonna be fine if we don't forget it once again. So, we got the white wine already. Just had to say it to myself once again, so that I don't try to get it again. So heading up immediately. Now we only need to go to the first floor for the last 2 guests before we head to the second floor again for Mr. Owl. So Miss Pheasant's gonna be in room number 3, which is not, as I usually thought, the room on the right, but it is up front. Going in here. Hello, Miss Pheasant. So before we forget it, let's just do this immediately. Here we go. Thanks a lot, so time. Okay. Because I really forgot that before. And here we go with the little skip that I've talked about. I really hope that it still counts as 100% run, because I know this code by heart, so we can immediately enter it. It goes like this, and I don't want to talk while we play this because this song is pretty beautiful. For something so minimalistic, it's pretty beautiful actually. So I just want to do it like this. Now heading towards her, and she's ready for the picture. We're gonna head towards the camera, put the glass plate in, take the picture. She's dead. And this time, no, the doorbell just rang, but I really don't have time for that right now. I'm really sorry. So maybe I have some packages for neighbors, but I can't deal with that right now. I'm really sorry about it, but I have to do this speed run. So collecting the red wine now, and I'm pretty excited that we actually didn't forget the thyme this time. So now we only have to remember grabbing the tomatoes, as well as I didn't stop the timer. I'm sorry. So Miss Pheasant obviously was a bit faster than this displayed now. So I'm sorry about that. Miss Pheasant was a lot faster than Miss Pigeon, but it didn't show because I just did some stuff down here before skipping to the next segment. Anyway, we got the red wine already. At least I hope so. Otherwise this is gonna be screwed up. I don't care because looking for the red wine is gonna take too long. Although we could have done it while waiting for the elevator. Doesn't matter anyway. First floor again. To the right, Mr. Boar. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Okay, grabbing this immediately. And I'm also gonna create his sandwich already. Only 2 drawers are gonna be used. Last one and first one. So making the sandwich with some bullshit, of course. So we can go for toilet break already. We have to make him shit twice, otherwise we can't get the... I almost said potatoes. Tomatoes. We can't get the tomatoes. So I have to be silent for this one. Otherwise I'm gonna screw it up. Like I usually do. Okay, this worked better than I expected. Let's do this first. Let's give him the toilet paper now. I'm sorry for that. This took too long. That was a complete waste of time. Shouldn't have approached the toilet because I'm gonna do this while he's smoking. We still need to change the screen a couple times, so there's no harm in making the sandwich right now. I think it's actually gonna save some time, but I'm not that sure of it. So now we have to click 4 crows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now Mr. Crow is gonna appear. Just given us a knife. And now, for the second sandwich. Now that he's gone again, it gives us the time to put this axe to the ground. Pull it up with this little string here. You don't have to pull it up entirely, this is enough. I'm not sure if it's possible to do it with even less up pulling stuff, whatever. He's gone now, we can click here, get the bullshit, and now we get the tomatoes. Disgusting, I know, pretty disgusting. And let's head back here and just cut the rope, and we are done with Mr. Boar. Okay, we did take like almost 10 seconds longer than last time. But maybe last time I also forgot to click after Miss Pheasant because I forgot the time or something like that. I don't know. So we can cook now, but we can also just collect the keys. So I don't forget the cigars. I'm just gonna do that right away. The code for the cigars actually is 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. Here we got the cigars. Nice. But we still need to prepare the last dinner. Oh, this is gonna be so fast. I'm pretty excited. As I said, I hope it counts as a work record, and I'm still gonna try to beat it. Like my own work record then. Yes, I should bring it to Mr. O, I'm sure of it. We'll do that. Thank you. Night falls. Ah, this cutscene always taking up like 5 seconds. Kinda sucks seeing this like 6 times, is it? Or is it just 5 times? I think it's 6 times. Before every guest dies and before we go to Mr. O's room. So yeah, it should be 6 times. The one where it gets well, I think the sunrise is a bit faster than the sunset. That's what I tried to say. Okay, so we can skip some of this dialogue.
There we are.
Not everything.
The last dinner for all.
I'm just gonna click pretty fast.
And Harvey.
Yeah, the cigars, I know.
I'm really glad you brought the cigar. The lake will be grateful.
Cool. Now the black
Take
cubes.
a look at
Thank
the black
you.
cubes, would you?
Once, twice, thrice. The 4th one and the 5th one. So here we go
The
again.
memories are not only the
But
key,
also to the future,
our
I know.
future.
And now for Dale,
Have a
please.
look.
Yes, I will. One more click, and here we go. Okay, 2 here. 2 here. 2 here. 2 over here, and now 180 degrees, and we can go for the elevator. And Dale's gonna go up there, and once he's in the hotel, we're gonna stop. So not when he's in the hotel, but when the next screen comes. Here we go with to be continued, and click. Here we go. So 18 minutes, 2 seconds, well, 2.47 seconds. Mr. Ole and Mr. Boar did take me a bit longer than last time, but with Mr. Boar I'm not sure if it really was that much longer. But I was still like almost a minute faster than last time because Miss Pigeon did go really well with the beetle riddle. And Miss Pheasant was still quite nice, although we collected the time. It was pretty fast. With Mr. Rabbit I might optimize the way I switch scenes, which would like save 2 seconds of the whole run, I guess. Same with Mr. Deer. With Mr. Deer we could actually optimize a lot. If we had a perfect order of clicks, that would be like maybe 2 to 5 seconds that we could save there. So all in all, less than 17 minutes 17 minutes 30 seconds should be hard to do, and even that is pretty hard. So I think I'm just gonna submit this as a world record. As I said, I hope it counts as 100%. If it does, thanks. I want to thank my mother, who always was there for me, and yeah, I want to thank the other German guys for setting the world record so low. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to be that guy, you know. So would be pretty cool if it counts, but I also understand if it is just like, you skipped the whole Miss Pheasant room. I get it. Just tell me what you think, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time again. We'll probably speedrun another game or try this again or whatsoever. Until then, of course, have some great days, great mornings, great evenings, and of course, awesome nights until we see each other again. Bye, guys.